Hey everyone, this week I wanted to share a really cool example of using ChatGPT to create custom Excel formulas for parsing data. So here's the scenario. I'm working with a financial intelligence unit who just subpoenaed a whole bunch of data from banks overseas, and ultimately we want to make a flowchart. So to make a flowchart, we need to make an edge list just like you would in link analysis. And in order to do that, I need data in this format where each row shows two accounts that had a transaction, and then I can show two nodes connected by a transaction. The problem is that the data came in super dirty. So as you can see, I've got each transaction parsed out onto a row here. We've got the transaction date, the account ID that was the debiting account, so the account that actually sent money, the bank where that account is at, the amount of the debit. That's all fantastic. The problem is I don't have the other half of the transaction. The contractor that put all this data together put the other account number sort of in this random note field. And if you look through these, you can see this is all generated with lorem ipsum. This is all fictitious data, of course. But you can see throughout the text, there are these little patterns of letters and numbers. These actually indicate the other account number. We need to be able to parse that out. Now the letters themselves indicate what country this bank account is from. So I believe CH is Czechoslovakia, EE is Estonia. But all of the account numbers inside these paragraphs are going to be preceded by two letters or sometimes just a K, and then followed by at least 9 digits. So I need to create my own Excel formula that will go through here and parse this data out automatically for me. So to do that, I came up with a ChatGPT prompt. If you've never used ChatGPT before, it is totally free and it is totally awesome. So I'm gonna come in here to the interface and I'm just gonna paste my prompt in. And as you can see, I wrote this prompt. I just wrote out how I would explain what I want this formula to do to a human being. So I'd write a VBA macro to create a new function in Excel called extract data. The formula should look inside cell F2, which contains a lot of text. It should find any instance of one of the following letter combinations followed by 9 or more digits. And if it finds it, return just that value from the text field. And you can see all the combinations of letters there. As you can see, it generated the code that we need. It also is going to generate how to deploy it. So if you're unfamiliar with this process, it will guide you through. If you want to learn a little bit more, you can ask ChatGPT to explain this to you. So it's not just a great tool for generating code, it's a great tool for learning how to code as well. So I'm going to come back into Microsoft Excel. And I'm going to create a second column here. We'll call this account 2. And then I'm going to hit Alt F11 to bring up my VBA editor. I'm going to go over to this workbook and tell it that I want to introduce a new module. Paste that in there and save. All right, so the first time you save this, it is going to have you save the file as an XLSM, which is XLS macro enabled. But you can see now I can come back to my worksheet. I can call the function extract data. I can refer to cell F2. And it parses out that account number for me. So now I can come in here and I can start to make my link chart. Copy out some transactions over there on that side. Copy out some transactions over here on this side. A little uneven there. And now I can start to put together the network of who sent money to who. So I hope this has been helpful. If you have any questions, of course, leave them in the comments and I will get back to you as soon as I can.